You don't actually need to be making tens of thousands, even millions of dollars a month to be able to save up to a good amount and to be basically financially good or financially free. In this video, we're going to dive into how you can save money on a low income by giving you guys a number of tips that you can employ to basically achieve that. First tip is your mindset. Now, this I would say is actually the most important one in terms of mindset, because you need to ask yourself why you need to save. What are you saving for? What do you want to achieve? Are you trying to retire early? Are you trying to basically save up because maybe you're on a low income job and you think that it's impossible to save up a good amount? Are you trying to save up for a house? Basically, ask yourself what is you're trying to save up for, and then be realistic with yourself in terms of how much you can put away. Because to actually come up with good savings, you don't necessarily need to be putting away thousands, hundreds a month. Yeah, those help to build up your savings quicker, but you can actually accumulate a good savings, a good amount of savings from $10 a month. Whatever you can afford to put away every month, put it away. Cut out unnecessary expenses. Now, this is important as well. And because we all like to splash out, or we all like to spend on things. A lot of the time is impulse buy. You're walking through the shop and then you see something, you're like, you know what, I need to get this now. Or you saw something maybe on TikTok and you're like, right, this looks really cool, I need to get it. But really, it's not serving any purpose in that moment of time. It might be serving this purpose of the very short-lived self-gratification, that you're happy that you're getting it there and then, but then it ends up just being something that's getting in the way. It's lying around the house or whatever, you're tripping over it, but it sounded cool at the time to get. Those unnecessary expenses, they actually add up. So the final tip for saving on a low income is actually to try and find other ways of making extra income. It could be little amounts here and there. It could be maybe you could take up some extra gigs or take up a weekend gig. Perhaps you enjoy doing gardening, right? Or you enjoy cutting the grass. Why not go around and see if people want that grass cut? You can charge them a fee, and then you can say you can come basically every whenever it's appropriate to cut the grass. Like summertime, there'll be more times that the grass needs cut than, let's say, autumn, winter. So the extra income that you'll be making from these gigs, you could effectively just put them in savings. You could put them in a separate type of savings from your day-to-day income or from your job. That way they accumulate on the side, and then you can use that to do something. You could even use that to perhaps pay bills for, depend how long you've how much you've made. You can use it to pay bills for the next couple of months. So whatever money you're making from your actual job, you can put more aside for savings, or you can do something with it. So it's all these little things that you can do, where in this track where you have like one income, you go to your 9 to 5, and the only money that you're making should really come from your 9 to 5, or the only money that you can make comes from your 9 to 5. So we're in that kind of mindset of basically one income mindset. So it's good to try and get away from that and try and get in that mindset that you can have multiple sources of income and doing little jobs here and there. You don't need to go and design the best website. You don't need to go and build a rocket or whatever to make money on the side. It could be your side hustles could really be something very simple, like I mentioned, cutting the grass. Speaking of side hustles, I'm actually going to do a video on that. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss that video, because these side hustles are good, especially for generating extra cash. And a lot of them are actually low effort but high cash return on those ones. So make sure you guys check it out.